back to my channel. This week we're making something savory. Savory, thank God. I decided to show you guys my absolute favorite way to make lemon garlic potatoes. Now, this technique is a little bit different than what you might typically see in a cookbook, but I promise you, just trust me, they are going to be phenomenal. They're going to be like a potato that you've never had before. Well, I mean, hopefully. And they're amazing, okay? So I'm gonna talk about our ingredients, our basic equipment, the process, and then we're gonna get to it. So, ingredients. I've got 2 pounds of baby potatoes. I've got 1.5 cups of hot water and 1/2 cup of lemon juice. I've got 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. I've got 8 cloves of garlic. And then I've just got some kosher salt and some black pepper that I'm going to use to season the potatoes right before I pop them in the oven. Now, equipment, pretty straightforward. Cutting board, handy dandy chef knife of choice. And, I mean, as per usual, 9x13 baking dish, wooden spoon. That's all you need for this recipe. Now, you may be like, Tessa, how are we gonna roast potatoes if they're submerged in so much liquid? Well, the beauty about this recipe and what makes it so unique is that because of all of the water and the lemon juice, it kind of half steams, half lightly boils the potatoes, which makes them ultra creamy. And as the liquid reduces, it really intensifies the lemon garlic flavor and it really gets into the potatoes and makes them so good. This is the only way I will cook my garlic potatoes. It's super delicious. As always, it's super easy. Process, we are going to have all of our baby potatoes, put them in the baking dish. We're gonna mince all of our garlic, toss them with the potatoes, and then just add all of our liquids in there as well. So the water, the lemon juice, and the oil. We're gonna season it with a little bit of kosher salt and some black pepper, and fire it in the oven for 45 minutes to an hour, depending on your oven. What you do wanna make sure you do is after half an hour, you wanna stir them around a little bit, just to make sure we get kind of even cooking and coloration on all of the potatoes. So the first half of the cooking process, the potatoes get nice and creamy and get really lemony and garlicky. And the second half of the cooking process is when they get really nice and crispy and golden and amazing. That's it. I'm promising you, you're gonna love it. So I better get to it, huh? All right, see you guys in a bit. Little trick for peeling your garlic. Crush it first. Crush it lightly with the back of your blade, and the skin normally just peels right off. So just down and a little bit of force. And the skin will come off in one big piece. We're learning tips and tricks today. I'm gonna start mincing it. Now, I get this question a lot, and it is, why don't you use a garlic press? Why can't we just use a garlic press for this? If you want to use a garlic press, go for it. You definitely don't need to cut it by hand. When you use a garlic press, you might lose some of your garlic, and you're gonna lose some of that like garlic oil kind of liquid that comes out of it, and we want all that goodness. Let's add a little pinch of salt. A little pinch of kosher salt right over top of it. Helps kind of keep it together and extract some of that moisture so we really get 100% of the garlic flavor. Now when I talk about seasoning, we season to taste. So a little bit at a time. Obviously because these are raw, I can't try it right away. So I will season it lightly before I put it in the oven, and then once they're cooked, I'll season them again. So I'm gonna do 1 good pinch. I'm gonna do 2 good pinches. Yeah. Okay. A little bit of cracked black pepper. There's a lot of garlic in this, guys, but they are garlic potatoes. So they're supposed to be garlicky. just like warn anyone in your family if you're making these. 'Cause 1, your house is gonna smell like garlic, and 2, so will you. All right, so just like that. So they are half submerged, really. That's exactly what we want. So I'm gonna put them in the oven, uncovered, for half an hour. I'm gonna come back, give them a stir, another half an hour, and then they'll be done. All right, let's do it. And we're back. So it's been about an hour, and I took a peek at them, and they were cooked, but they didn't have as much color as I wanted. So I popped them on the top shelf, and I turned the broiler on, and I let them broil for about 5 minutes while keeping a close eye on it. But that was it, and look at our finished product. Ta-da! Oh my God, look at those. Look at those. Yum! They are so good. And I know that there's a lot of garlic. When you're cooking them and you're watching the liquid evaporate and you see all of the garlic, you're gonna be like, do I really want that much garlic? You do, because with the lemon juice in there, it really balances everything out. Honestly, if you think of the potatoes that you get at a shawarma joint with the garlic sauce on top, it's like the same amount of garlickiness, maybe a little bit less. So now I'm gonna finish seasoning it just with another good healthy pinch of salt. And just gonna give it a little stir, and that's it. Now you have a delicious side dish that took, what, 5 minutes of prep work, maybe 10, depending on garlic chopping skills. So good and easy, guys. I cannot get over the actual texture. Like, these are perfectly cooked, not overly aggressive on the garlic. I mean, you will smell like garlic, but that's why they're garlic potatoes. So that's it for me. I really hope you give this recipe a try, because I promise you it's gonna blow your mind, and it's going to change the way that you cook potatoes from now on. If you like this video, give it a like, maybe subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you next Wednesday. Have a good one. Bye, guys.